A global platform now that Caitlin will have coming into the professional ranks. So it's really a great time to be in basketball.
What would you do if your most valuable asset was about to be taken by a rival company? It didn't take long. The WNBA gave the world its answer just hours ago. Caitlin Clark is everywhere right now, a name that's become almost interchangeable with basketball greatness. The world can't seem to get enough of her, famous for her fierce competitiveness and unbelievable shooting range. Caitlin Clark was seen as the future of the WNBA the moment she was drafted. With the first pick, the Indiana Fever select Caitlin Clark from the University of Iowa. But now, swirling rumors suggest she might leave the league entirely, tempted by the multi-million-dollar contracts waiting for her overseas in Europe. In response,
"Hi, Caitlin."
Hey, what's up, Caitlin?
Caitlin.
Hey, Caitlin.
Caitlin.
the WNBA is prepared to make a move no one saw coming, offering her a stake in team ownership. Her debut was supposed to be a turning point for the Indiana Fever, and now, they'll do whatever it takes to keep her playing on American soil. After a historic college run, Caitlin Clark was seen as the WNBA's golden ticket. She shattered attendance records, pulled in millions of viewers, and became a once-in-a-generation draw for women's basketball. Her presence alone had the power to pack arenas, skyrocket TV ratings, and push league attendance to heights never seen before. That's why she was the most hyped rookie the WNBA had welcomed in years. For the Indiana Fever, a team struggling both on the court and in the stands, drafting Clark was supposed
Actually looked up how much the tickets are going for. I kind of cut that price in half.
to change everything. But instead, their numbers took a surprising hit. Many believed Caitlin Clark could single-handedly transform an entire franchise. And that belief wasn't just hype. Even back in college, her ability to draw fans was proven fact. In just her rookie season, Clark's games became unmissable. She headlined some of the most-watched matchups in women's basketball history. And Indiana Fever attendance nearly quadrupled. Her presence helped fuel one of the best TV ratings seasons the WNBA has ever.
Fever are going to be over 200,000 higher than the next highest total attendance in league history. Clarkonomics, my friend.
Had. The crowd's bigger, the energy, louder, the vibe, electric. Caitlin Clark wasn't just a player, she was the league's beacon for the future. Caitlin Clark became the heartbeat of a business that, truth be told, was financially struggling. And to a large extent, she saved it. The WNBA had been losing money for years, but with Clark, that tide began to turn. Still, even with her jaw-dropping debut season, the chase for financial stability isn't over. And Europe knows it. The offers from overseas are growing louder. Stars like Breena Stewart and Diana Taurasi have spoken openly about how Europe gave them not just more money, but better competition and freedom. For top talent, the overseas pull is real and powerful. These were opportunities the WNBA simply couldn't compete with as Clark became more aware of the financial gap. The idea of taking her talents across the Atlantic started to feel less like a maybe and more like a smart business move. European teams were offering deals that far exceeded what the WNBA could put on the table. 4 players chasing both legacy and livelihood. The math made sense. Head overseas and instantly boost your earning potential in ways the domestic league just couldn't match. For Caitlin Clark, Europe didn't just offer financial freedom. It offered a global platform and multi-million-dollar deals from elite clubs ready to sign her instantly. But when the
Like, there's that 4-year period where you need to grow as a person.
But then the NIL comes into play.
Oh, I would
we keep walking right back into that.
NBA realized the real risk of losing her, they made a historic move, granting her an ownership stake in the Indiana Fever, a bold decision never before seen in women's sports. Ownership shares are usually reserved for legends at the end of their careers or moguls with empires, not 22-year-old rookies. But that's how much the
$500,000, $1 million off your NIL? Are you staying?
WNBA values Caitlin Clark. Like Michael Jordan with the Hornets, she now has a seat at the table, not just on the court, but in the front office. The Fever and the league are betting big, seeing her not just as a player, but as a long-term investment. If she stays, she won't just play, she'll help run the team, influence decisions, and shape the future of the WNBA. Over the past 5 years, the value of sports teams has exploded, driven by media rights, sponsorship growth, global fan engagement, and rising popularity. The NBA, NFL, and European football have seen insane growth, but so have other leagues. MLB team values up over 42%, NHL over 50%, NFL teams jumping more than 40%. Now, the WNBA is next. After this season, the league is being watched like never before. The Indiana Fever alone are now worth over $90 million, a nearly 40% increase in 1 year, largely thanks to Clark's arrival and a new media deal. Draft day viewership is up 400%, ticket sales up 93%, Regular game ratings up 180%. Caitlin Clark didn't just change the WNBA, she grew. And this is only the beginning. Her ownership stake is a gateway to building generational wealth, possibly making her the first female basketball player to become a billionaire. She could join Serena Williams as one of the only women in history to dominate their sport and amass hundreds of millions in net worth. Even in college, Clark talked about wanting to grow the game, to be a leader on and off the court. "I want to help this franchise, help my teammates, be better, keep improving." She's been nitpicked, judged, pressured, but she's stayed focused on the bigger picture. This ownership deal gives her real influence, not just over the Fever, but the WNBA as a whole. The league sees her as the key to elevating women's basketball to a level it's never reached before. Losing her to Europe wouldn't just hurt the Fever, it would rob the WNBA of its greatest chance at global expansion. Increased sponsorships and viewership breakthroughs the league has never achieved. Clark's last WNBA playoff game drew 2.5 million viewers. That's not just impressive, that's historic. She's earned the respect of legends, fans, and critics alike. What she's done for women's basketball in America, unmatched. There's never been anyone like her. Not Cheryl Swoops, not anyone. And in pro sports, ownership isn't just about money, it's about power, legacy, and rewriting what's possible. This isn't just about money. It's about power, influence, and legacy. Giving Caitlin Clark an ownership stake goes far beyond keeping a rising star. It's about locking in the future of the WNBA. But for veterans like A'ja Wilson, who've spent years building their brand and elevating the league, this move might feel like a slap in the face. Offering such a powerful symbol of status to a rookie could be seen as dismissing the years of sacrifice put in by seasoned players. Wilson and others may view it as a shift in the league's value system, one that favors youth, media hype, and marketability over legacy and loyalty. Ownership stakes, like Michael Jordan's and the Charlotte Hornets, come with serious influence. These aren't just athletes, they're business forces shaping franchises. And if a rookie, like Clark, gets that kind of leverage, it could open the door to special treatment, more endorsements, and a divide in the locker room. The pressure she faces is intense. One controversial defensive play even led a few fans to call for her removal, referencing a past health scare. That's how intense the spotlight is. And while Clark's deal sets a precedent that could elevate future generations, it may also leave veterans feeling overlooked, as if their years of commitment are being pushed aside for the next big name. This is more than just a paycheck, it's a cultural shift. It places Caitlin Clark in a unique position with not only long-term financial security, but also real power inside the Indiana Fever's front office. For someone like Wilson, who has earned every ounce of her respect, watching a rookie step into that space could sting. It's not just about the money, it's about what the league now chooses to reward. Trying to manage the tension between two of your most high-profile stars, even if it's just between their fan bases, is delicate. The WNBA's groundbreaking offer to Clark is a bet on star power, but it also risks upsetting a balance that veterans helped build, and while some may call it jealousy, others call it justified. Angel Reese recently made headlines, too, proving that this isn't just about Clark, it's about how the league is shifting toward media-centric players while long-standing champions are left waiting. This historic move could change everything, and not just for Clark. All eyes are on her now. Will she stay in the WNBA and accept this unprecedented deal to become the league's first ever, or will she walk away from history and take a guaranteed payday overseas, following the path of many stars before her? The decision isn't just personal, it's symbolic. It will determine how far the WNBA is willing to go to protect its future. There are millions of fans, longtime supporters, and brand new ones watching closely. And for Caitlin Clark, this moment is about more than basketball. It's about the legacy she wants to leave behind. If she stays, she becomes a pioneer. If she leaves, the WNBA faces even more questions about its ability to keep its biggest stars. Either way, one thing is certain, Caitlin Clark now holds the future of the WNBA in her hands. What do you think? Will she take the stake and stay, or cash in and go overseas? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more.